Looks like I know that you guys have been waiting for a little bit of Smash Brothers action, and we're going deep. We're gonna go. We are going way into this game. And Nate, why don't we kind of kick things off with talking about what we're gonna see?
I wanted to do a little PSA here before we start because
the more you know.
Yeah, because I know the internet, Sass. I know all about the internet.
You're old man internet.
I know what's going on out there. Can we turn the audio down a little bit? Obviously, the game is out in Japan now, and so there are plenty of people who are out there checking it out and furiously unlocking every single thing in the game. And while we are playing with the final version of the game, we've worked some wizardry here to make it so that no characters are going to unlock during this stream, and no stages are going to unlock during the stream. And the reason why we're doing that is because you have to wait to open your own presents. Is my philosophy. I don't ruin when that silhouette appears for the first time. You should have
shaking your presents and trying to figure out
what
Christmas
the self-control to sit down and play your own game. Yeah. So we're only going to be showing starting roster of stages and characters.
I mean, that's not really what this is about. No. We're going to be showing, kind of going deep on what we got.
That being said, what we've been doing is playing up these builds, and what does unlock is custom moves, custom equipment, all the stuff that you would ordinarily unlock. Yeah. We've been playing these up for a long time. So the stuff that we're going to show today is actually, there's a lot of stuff in it that you would only get after playing many hours.
A lot of hours.
So that's going to, and obviously it's an English version too, of course, so we'll be able to show everything off. Right. So what I want to start with, if it's cool with you guys, is just do a really quick through. I mean, consider this like a virtual unboxing. I just want to show what the basic setup of the game is before we actually get into the matches. Just to familiarize people with the way things work. So you can see a classic Sakurai menu here. It's very familiar to people who've been following his games. We'll be going into Smash soon enough. Obviously, the biggest button is the one that you're going to use the most. Smash. Smash. We'll be going.
Just hammer the A button. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. And obviously, when you go to play online, you'll be going in through there. We don't need to pop into there. Challenge wall. Anybody who's ever played.
You gonna spoil that for everyone?
All right, I'll just back. We'll show it from
a
distance. Look, nobody can see what's on there. So played home run contest for the first time.
Hey,
people aren't going to do that.
You never know.
Anyways, one of the cool things about this is that you get a nice little picture whenever you unlock something, which is just a little added incentive. Anyways, that's in traditional fashion. Anytime you get one of those challenges, it's going to show you what the conditions are for unlocking the ancillary challenges.
Which makes it even more addictive because you can see the next one you need to get.
And you're going to unlock stuff on that even without trying to. Just by playing through modes, you're going to be unlocking things. So
Nate's that good. He's unlocking stuff without even realizing it.
Smash Run. We know all about that. We'll take a little look at that later. Games and more. There's a ton of stuff buried in here, and I actually want to go to what looks like one of the most boring areas first, but is actually not.
Let's definitely lead with what you think.
We're going to lead with the most boring
We're
stuff.
going to lead with some menus.
This is actually secretly not boring because one of the biggest questions from people, and they shouldn't at this point have this sort of question with one of Mr. Sakurai's games, is whether or not you can customize controls. You, of course, can. Yeah. Go in, make whatever button you want, go in there and do it. A lot of people will go in here and actually turn off tap to jump. We've talked about before. I don't remember if we talked about it at E3, but I've tried to teach myself not to tap to jump. But like,
never crossed that bridge.
No, I've when was the first Smash Bros? It's like I have way too many years under my belt to tap into jump, and I know that it hurts my game, but I can't help it.
This
I'm
is
part of the button jump master race myself.
I am too.
It's so much better. You got the up tilts.
No, believe me, I know. It makes your up tilts.
This is a lesson for all the kids out there. If you're learning this game for the first
time,
start.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, don't be like Nate. Learn to play with button jumping.
So obviously you can adjust sound levels. We covered this in the picture of the day. You can adjust the character outlines. Depending on how you like it to look on your 3DS. If you want really thick outlines,
I like the thick outlines.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Damage display up top, none at all. And of course, internet options. You'll want to probably go in and set this up relatively quickly when you first boot the game. Not only because you can basically opt into all your stuff here and choose whether or not people can watch your spectate your matches online. But you also should set up your profile just because when you do Street Smash, you're going to have this message is going to go out, and you need to have your custom
Smash
up there, for other things. So, all right. Group, we'll cover that later. Tons of solo stuff is buried in here. We're going to cover all these modes, but All-Star, as you know, is unlocked from the beginning in this game. That's never been done before.
Good. And it basically throws the characters that you have unlocked in there. Whereas before, it's like you had to unlock all the characters.
Yeah, it would only
just to
unlock
access
once.
Sort of a
the
dynamic mode, yeah.
Right.
Classic is brilliant. We'll go into that later. And inside Stadium is 3 sub-modes. Multi-man, Smash, Target Blast.
And we're going to be doing all this.
Yes.
We're definitely doing all that. We're probably not going to do training. We'll just train on each other. We're going to do tons of custom stuff, but that's a whole different thing. We have to somehow. This is an endurance match this afternoon where we're playing Smash for 5 hours, so we got to make it last.
5 hours of straight Smash.
Connecting to Wii U, and then I wanted to. We actually didn't even talk about doing this, but I wanted to show just a quick Street Smash. I figured we might as well.
Yeah.
We didn't even have
Totally.
this slated, but I figured that
We're doing it live.
yeah, that's right. Regardless of whether or not you have any hits, you can actually go in here and practice. The way that this mode works, I'll just pretend like let's say I had, seven people were playing Smash around, which in this office will be basically every
So if you
day.
had Street Pass with 7 people who were playing Smash, you'd be able to go in here and play against.
And you can see I'm Pikachu here. I'm just steering around with the circle pad. You press the A button to charge up and do a direction to hit people. You also use the R button to dodge
and
off to the side like that.
So shielding. And then if you press the circle pad, you can
dodge.
And you can actually counter. So like if someone comes at you and you're able to like dodge at the last second and then hit A, you're able to basically do this counter attack, which is more powerful than the regular attack. Also, if you hit people from behind on this, you're doing more damage, more knockback.
Oh, what's up? Like that right there?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
nice,
sir.
dude.
So I obviously did really well there. If you
7K.
were doing, I'm going to do no on that. If you did that, oh, look at Aaron. See, Mr. Sakurai's so nice. I was just practicing. I still earned 11 gold. That's really no gold, but at least you get a little something.
But every mode is
just
practicing
gold.
gold. It's like
if those were real opponents, obviously,
you'd be getting
you'd be getting tons of gold, and you actually even get custom moves. I've gotten like a trophy. You just get random prizes.
Everything you do in this game,
you're
getting some unlocks.
Well, I just got it. Was that you? I've got a hit right now.
Wait, what? That's probably me. I don't know.
Hang on, I'm going back in there just to see who that is. Is that you? I don't even know who that is. Whoever it is, he's
a lurker. We don't know.
Oh, 1v1.
He's dodging.
Ooh.
Who is this guy? Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. All right.
Nice.
How much gold you gonna earn?
65 for that. Or I guess.
So, yeah.
Ooh,
so I just got a trophy of Mother Brain, and
that's a little bit more.
I earned, lots of gold. Wow. Exactly. So this is just if you need another incentive to be walking around with your Street Pass turned on. This is obviously going to be a good one. You're earning stuff by. It's such a silly little game too, and it's super fun. It's like it's like marbles basically on steroids. So,
way to sell it.
Yeah. I should say that within Smash Run, I don't know how much we'll go into this during our Smash Run section later on, but you can do obviously solo or group. You can also, even though you're going to have custom characters that you customize elsewhere, you'll also want to take the step to customize them within Smash Run because there's the added layer of the powers that you carry in with you.
Yeah.
Which the first couple times we booted this up, I'd be like, oh yeah, I got my custom character. I'd go in and then you get mid Smash Run. And you're like, where are my power bombs and like all my good stuff?
And once you get used to them, you can't go back.
Yeah.
I mean,
it makes a huge difference. Yeah.
One of the other things that you'll want to do almost instantaneously is go in and select your music.
So much music.
And I mean, I basically. This will be randomly selected for whenever you play Smash Run. So if there's certain things that you just don't want to be hearing or you don't feel like you want to hear during Smash Run, like for me, I tend to like to get a little bit more upbeat stuff when I'm going. You can go in here and just check
enable
out
and disable.
That Mega Man theme for me is.
This is the one that I play the most. I think mostly when I run around Smash Run, it's like this is what I want.
It's got that. It's got that.
No, this is an upbeat. This is Metroid.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like Metroid when
yeah,
you're running around. You're just getting mobbed on by.
That's a good point.
Anyways, go in and set that as soon as you get in. Ooh, now it's just playing. It's very peaceful. Anyways, so that's probably enough menus, I think, to start with if you want. I figure
let's keep it rolling. So one of the things that we were thinking about doing right off the bat is taking a look at the new characters for the series and just getting some folks from around the treehouse who are badass at those characters. So let's bring in some folks right off the bat. Let's get what character do you want to look at first? You want to look at? I know that Scott has a really awesome Shulk.
Let's do Shulk.
So let's get that. Scott, why don't you?
I'll give him this. I'll give him
come on down.
Come
you can play Smitty.
Show us your moves.
Let's do this.
Can you reach this? Well, actually, why don't you take the seat?
We're going to be taking a look at a bunch of new characters today and bringing in different folks to play when the game is started. Way to go!
All right, and gotta say the The correct pronunciation for this is Shulk.
Okay.
It's not Shulk.
Did you really just?
So I don't want to hear Shulk.
Did you really just correct me on
Dude,
that?
it's
right
Shulk. Okay. I don't know.
I can't even hear the difference, but okay.
Smitty knows this because we had to get it exactly right for when we were doing the chants in the background.
Shulk. It's true.
If I hear you call
it's
it
kind of hard to
today, it's gonna.
What do you
It's
mean?
gonna come back to bite you.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Okay.
So we got a long day ahead of us.
Let's see.
So you'll have to go back in and reset the rules to 3.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise you're gonna be in a time
In our time match.
Yeah. So, Scotty, tell me about Shulk.
So I got a game up. Join it.
Oh, you got one?
You just said it wrong.
Oh, can they switch over? Do you have a game up?
We can,
it
it'll
doesn't matter which
yeah.
one it's on.
Shulk has been just, he's like a crazy balanced character that when you start switching around your Monado arts, he becomes this really, really good at one thing, and then you cry when you realize you need some of the other skills that you've just abandoned. He's got 5 Monado arts to choose from. He can up his speed, up his jump, get really defensive and hardy, improve the amount of damage he does.
Should choose a stage.
What do we want to do?
So we both choose a stage, and then it chooses one of the ones we've done. I chose 3D Land. Choose, I don't know, something fun, whatever you want.
Let's.
So any of them?
Yeah. So you really narrowed down my choices for me. Something fun. Let's. Huh.
And then while you're waiting in this match, you can, or before the match starts, you can wait in training for
Kind of get some
other people to
warm-up
ready
moves
up.
in there.
All right.
So what I'm going to be doing a lot of here is you'll see the different Monado signs showing up behind Shulk as he prepares them.
So
Right
what's
now,
the yellow one? What is it?
right now I've got really high defense, but I'm also just dragging all over the place. He's so slow. But it also means I barely go anywhere. And with Ike, you're designed to send me flying.
Right.
Now, it just ran out, so I don't have that anymore. Let's throw a little bit of jump here. You can see now I'm like, you would never be able to catch me in the air if we were having a competition for who could jump the highest. Which is
you sometimes do in Smash Run.
Yeah.
You do in Smash Run.
Which I've had several complaints about.
So with Shulk too, because you had run activated, and then you can deactivate that at any time, but it has a cooldown after that,
So
right?
you can see it pops up. Right now I've got it, and then I lose it
But you double tap your neutral B
to
and
get
then
rid of it
to
again.
get rid of it. Yeah.
And now it's on cooldown for a while, so I can't run fast, but I can, or rather I can't jump high, but now I can run fast.
Right.
You can, if we were racing, you would not be able to catch.
This is why I suck at this guy.
This
It's complicated, man.
seriously, like, it's
Are you
not
taunting
easy.
me?
What?
I think
dog.
Mike is more my style, man. I've decided I'm a big dumb animal at Smash. And Shulk is just like that's way too much to keep track of.
Ooh. I'm exactly the same way. I charge in. I can't be thinking about these.
One thing about Shulk is his
Difficult
range.
character to master.
His range is insane on some of these moves.
Yeah, that does appeal to me is the problem. I mean, I'll eventually get good at him, but I really haven't gotten good yet.
I really enjoy his air attacks because he just has this wide swath that he swings out with it.
That backslash is just nasty too.
Yeah. That one?
Oh jeez.
What did you switch to right there? What
So
was that?
I threw on defense because I didn't want him to be able to knock me too far away since I had him
'cause you're
right on the
going-
edge.
Well,
You're
your
on the
downside to
edge,
defense is just really slow,
Super
sluggish.
slow.
Yeah, like this is terrible
Which
right
is a
here.
great stage to be using that on.
Yeah, it's like let's get rid of that. I don't want that.
What does Buster do again?
So Buster amps the amount of damage I'm doing, but it sacrifices my launching capability.
That's right.
So I can, which is good because I can keep him close. You see how he's not really going anywhere when I do that.
Sure.
And counter it.
Oh, nice. Jeez, the
Look at the
range.
range.
On that,
I know.
man.
Oh,
jeez.
And it's like
Ooh.
remember a lot of like Link's sword moves where he'll have a double tap when he uses it. Shulk's forward smash will hit and then hit again, and that second hit is the part that goes way out and punishes people who think they're safe.
He's got that on his jump too, yeah?
Yeah, it'll 1-2.
So are you fast enough to be able to change your art like on the fly based off of what's happening?
Yeah, like I've been knocked off the stage and then change it
Just to jump?
just to
Yeah.
jump,
Yeah.
but Shulk is a bit of a narcissist, and sometimes will pose and declare the art that he's decided to use.
So then it doesn't really work.
It's not incredibly great if you're doing it to show off. And
That's pretty dramatic.
He's flying away, yelling "jump" as he falls to his death. So you know.
Yep.
Oh, wow, too much.
Countering.
You have nothing but disdain for countering.
I do. I'm
countering's an art.
No, listen. I'm also a big dumb animal at this game, and I just it's a coward's way. Countering is the coward's way.
I'll tell you one thing I've realized though is that like on classic at high difficulties, having somebody with a counter in there is really helpful.
Oh no!
Yeah, so you deserve for countering.
Get
in there.
Get over it.
And punch some faces. Don't. Yeah.
This is actually pretty tight.
Oh god. That's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. That felt good. Whoa! Why did I do that?
Why would you do that?
He's all right.
Ooh.
I love up
backslash.
You better counter as hard as you can.
He's defensive now though. It's not gonna matter.
Oh, dude, I countered that. Come on. Whoa.
Oh. Counter v counter.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
You're done.
Mike wins.
Oh, solid.
Ugh.
Who's next?
Who
do we got
gonna throw in here?
All right. Yeah. So
let's bring in
JC. You want to do a Palutena?
Yeah. Let's bring in Palutena.
You got a mad Palutena, yeah?
JC, come on down.
He's setting expectations real high.
Yeah.
Take this one.
Yep. Go right over there. Get your mic on. So next up, we're going to take a look at Palutena, and why don't you guys talk a little bit about what she's all about?
Palutena's great. So she's one of the characters that all of her special moves are actually unlocked from the beginning, and she has her specials vary wildly. So she's one of the kind of more custom characters where it's like, her neutral will be one thing, but like you switch it and it's something totally different.
So you never really know what you're going to face. When
yeah, whereas some of the other ones are
solid
like
custom.
Yeah, are kind of variations on the same theme. Hers are very different. Let's do this.
Show us what you got.
You ready for this? Yeah. All right.
You should do it. Why don't you just play default Palutena as opposed to going in and customizing? Yeah. We can talk about her other moves, or we can even show her off later in the customizable section. But
all right, Pit v Palutena.
Ooh. It can happen. The magic of Smash Brothers.
Smitty's been practicing Pit, man. You got to watch it.
I love Pit. Pit's my main, actually. He is.
Super!